I genuinely hate this movie. I genuinely despise every single little thing of this piece of shit that you can call a movie. I do not know how this got released in theaters. I do not know how Kevin Hart accepted this role. I do not know how Jamie Lee Curtis accepted her role. I do not know how any of the actors or actresses that applied for this role read the script, read the screenwriting, read everything that comes with this movie, and still hit yes, they accepted this role. The only thing that could possibly be the reason is money, because at the end of the day, the world is fueled on money, and everything and everyone is affected by it. So that's probably the only reason why they did this movie, because I do not know how this can be passed on as a movie. This has worse acting than a parody movie. I'll be completely honest with you. A porn film has better acting than this entire movie. And that just shows you why at first this movie debuted on Rotten Tomatoes with a 0%. I'm surprised how it's crawling up to 8%, but please keep it under 10, because everything about this movie is ass and annoying from start to finish. Now, the movie starts off with Lilith. She is this bounty hunter, I guess you could call her that, who is tasked to find this kid, Tiny Tina, who is supposedly this chosen one, because Lilith, her backstory is that her mom died, saving her, because I think Lilith as well is a chosen one, but she doesn't want to admit that she's a chosen one. So Lilith goes and finds this Tiny Tina, and I'm gonna tell you this right now, before she even meets Tiny Tina, the most annoying person of this movie appears, and that is Claptrap. I don't know why Jack Black had to humiliate himself doing this. I wish he'd please never do this again. He's too funny to be doing this, but all of Jack Black's jokes in this movie did not land. It was complete dog shit. I hated every single thing about Claptrap. He is one of the worst characters to ever be put on screen and on film in history. All the jokes don't land, and one of his worst jokes that he did in the movie was when they met Tiny Tina. Claptrap said something like this. He said that Tina is nicer and cuter than you. The reason why he said that is because Lilith was rude to Claptrap. But I'm like, whoa, slow your roll, Diddy. Why did you say that about a little girl, man? I know you're a robot, but your voice is sounding like an adult, in my opinion. You know what I mean? So I was like, what the fuck? But they meet Tiny Tina. At first, you're trying to convince Tina to, let's go, let's leave, let's, get you home to your dad. But Tina now throws a bomb at her that was disguised as a teddy bear. They start to do a shootout, but Tina is so insufferable as a character, but I can't really fault her because she's a child, and she's a child actor, so her acting skills are what it is for a child. So I don't want to say that she's really ass, but unfortunately she has to be in that category because her character is insufferable. Every line she says is just dog shit. And let me talk about Lilith. Lilith is such a one-note character that she has nothing else. The only thing she got for her is she looks like she's always mewing, but I won't really fault her as well. It's as if like every actor and actress that were given the script of this movie, they just had to do with what they got. So I'm not gonna fault the actress playing Lilith because she had to do what she had to do to make money, you know what I mean? She had to do what she had to do, but her main character, Lilith, is so bland. She's just this run-of-the-mill bounty hunter trying to save this kid, and she finds a ragtag group of friends along along the way, and these ragtag group of friends have to shoot their ways throughout all these weird mercenaries to help to put the key into this portal so everything can be saved. But there is a lot of stuff in the way, blah blah blah. I'm not gonna say the plot of this movie. I don't think this movie deserves having a plot being ran down by me, in my opinion, but I will tell you some of the things that I saw and noticed in this movie. Now, Kevin Hart is in this movie. I'm not gonna say his character's name. I'll just say he's Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart is in this movie, and I wish he was not in this movie because he's a pretty funny comedian, in my opinion. He's a beloved comedian, and he's very respected, very commendable. He's very funny in his own right. Some of his jokes don't land, but a lot of his jokes are really funny, and he's just a memeable and likable guy that I really wish he was not in this movie. And fine, accept the role, do the job, but at least please be funny in the movie. And this movie completely did not do that. You have the only funny guy in this movie, and you're making him a serious stone-faced some guy. He's stone-faced. He barely cracks any jokes, and this movie has so many jokes in this movie. I don't know what the plot of this movie really is, except get this girl and Key from point A to point B. That's literally it, because all characters of this movie crack a joke in some way, in some form. Like, what the fuck? But Kevin Hart could not crack a joke? How did you put that in the screenplay and the script that your only funny guy cannot crack a joke? That's deplorable. I wish Jamie Lee Curtis was not in this movie. She is a legend that was in the first Halloween franchise. I wish she was not in this movie. In my opinion, this might have destroyed her legacy in a bit. And also Kevin Hart too, and Jack Black too, but I wish that they really never taken this role. So the movie ends with the big bad guy named Atlas or whatever. He finds the people, the main characters, the ragtag group of characters. Kevin Hart comes back because he almost died, but he didn't die. Nothing was progressed. Nobody was progressed. The only thing that was progressed was that Lily, or Lilith, whatever her name is, she now gets this power, this divine power that has orange wings, massive durability, massive energy blast, blah blah blah. They save the day, and that's the only thing that really happens in this movie is Lilith gets that. But I'm grading this movie a dog shit out of 10. This movie is not even the negatives. This movie is dog shit out of 10. The worst movie by far I have seen in my life. I wish Jamie Lee Curtis, Kevin Hart, and Jack Black did not take these roles. Please, for the love of God, I wish we could go back in time and convince these three legendary celebrities, please do not take this role. It's ass, man. And the actress that plays Lilith, I cannot really fault her despite her being so bland and so mediocre, but she had to do the best with what she got in this script, so she did what she could. But her main character is ass. Tiny Tina, like I said before, she's a child. I can't fault her too much. She did what she could. You could say it's impressive because she had a lot of charisma, but I will tell you this, her character is insufferable. It's completely insufferable. I'm gonna separate Jack Black and Claptrap. Claptrap is the worst possible thing I've ever seen in my life. The most annoying, insufferable piece of shit I've seen in my life. I wish Claptrap as a character was never created, man. But that's the end of the video. Never watch this movie unless you have a fetish of torturing yourself. But that's the end of the video. I'm out. Peace.